know when I can tell, say, okay.
I think that you can't stop talk.
Most person ever read.
Wow. Now come in and try to push it through into the screen. Welcome them to the stream.
Welcome everyone. Yohan Blade TV right here. Thank you for coming to my live. I'm very excited. Can't wait for questioning. Ask any question you choose to ask. I'm open to answer any questions as long as it is feasible. I will. And I'm here to serve. If you want to learn, I'm here to teach as well. Thanks once more for coming. So we can start. Shoot your questions. I'm here. I'm ready to answer. So
Let's see it here.
Here we go. Come read it out now.
blurred.
Blurred? So far.
Just read them there.
Alright. From Bazi R6. Do you think you could break the 200 meter world record without your injuries? From Bazi.
Alright, so this question is from Bazi. And I think he's asking,
do you think you could break the 200 meter world record without any injuries?
do I think I could break the 200 meter world record without any injuries? Definitely, I could have. I haven't run much 200 in my career. First of all, I've been running a lot of 100 meters, and the time that I was doing in training, I could have break the 200 meter world record if I did run the 200 more, or if I did compete a lot more over the 200, because my time was very good in training.
Johnny Gordon Clarke, Yohan, how important is your calves for sprint speed?
Johnny, so this question is from Johnny. How is important is my calf? For speed or sprinting?
For sprint speed.
For sprint speed. Okay. We call it the gastrocnemius, the scientific part of it, the calf. It is very important for pushing out of the blocks. Also hitting the ground as well while we dorsiflex and propel forward. So we need the calf muscle to be really strong. It doesn't have to be a big calf like a cow, a joke. It doesn't have to be a big calf per se, but you have to have power behind that calf muscle. So when you hit the ground, it also helps to pushes you forward, and also from the blocks as well.
MG, what did you learn from training with Usain Bolt?
MG?
Yeah, MG.
This question is from MG. What did I learn from Usain Bolt? The first time I went to races to train with Usain, he always motivating me about, you're not doing this for the people, you are doing this for yourself and your family. But most importantly, I am doing this because I'm here to serve. God gave me a talent to use, and of course, it teaches me a lot about sprinting, about being strong within your mind. Because when you're out there as a youngster, I was very nervous, even at the Olympics. And Usain said to me, Yohan, you can do this. You have been training with the fastest man in the world. And when I look at that and say, yeah, I'm ready. I'm training with the fastest man in the world. Why should I go there and be afraid? He teaches me all of that self-composure as well. So I'm telling someone, don't be afraid. You're training with the best. What you're doing in training, just keep believing in yourself. Next question.
Zion Ramirez, is it good to run sub 24 as a 13-year-old?
What do you think about that? Zion what?
Zion Ramirez.
Zion Ramirez. Question is it good to run sub
13 as a sub 24?
Sub 24 as a 13-year-old? It's not bad, of course. When I was 13, I wasn't running, and for you to be doing that, it's not bad. You have to just keep on hitting those times in training and improve on your strength. Not much you can do right now more than use your own body weight to build your own strength. Not too much weight. Weight is heavy, and you don't want to be carrying a big mass on that field because it will slow you down bad. So yes, it's not bad, but you can improve as you go along.
Alright, the one here from Obaida the Beast.
Obaida the Beast.
The Beast.
The best. This question is from you.
When did you start to run?
When did I start to run? I started to run pretty late. I started to run when I was 16. I love cricket. I don't know if you know that game, but that's what I started out to do. And I used to running down cars on the road, and I didn't know I was fast. And I went to school and I was doing a sports cricket, running up to bowl, and the principal said, that guy's fast. Let's send him to a school, St. Diego, to go and run. And that's the day at age 16 when I decided to start running.
And Travis Winfield.
Travis Winfield, questions?
Your favorite place to run?
My favorite place to run, I would say my favorite place to run is between Monaco, but I would say Lausanne, where I break. We have the fastest Diamond League time, 9.69. Also, London track is immaculate. It is immaculate to run in London, but I would say Lausanne, where I run the 9.69. That's where one of my ultimate track. I love it right there.
Alright, from Martin Isaac.
This is from Martin Isaac.
How is training going?
How is training going? Training is going pretty well. I ran my first 200 last week. Run 20.6. Felt a bit rusty, but I know I could do a lot better. I also have a race this weekend as well, the 100 meter. I think I'll be streaming live as well. So training has been going well. I'm feeling myself each and every day. You know, I take it one step at a time. The COVID messed up everything, of course, but I'm just looking forward for the future and for the Olympics as well. Beef chicken wings.
At what point?
This is funny. I love this.
At what point did you realize you had a future in the sport? Do you remember it?
At what point do I realize I have a future in the sport? Of course. When I was 16, I made the Jamaican team after one year of running. And I said, this guy have talent, and I went to the World Junior at a pretty young age, and I came third. No, and Ari from Great Britain was beating me crazy. No, at age 15 I went to the World Youth Games. I came fifth. I run 10.5, and I said to myself, wow, at 15 I'm running 10.5. This is okay that time. And Ari again from London, one of my good friends, also won that race. And fast forward to World Junior, Ari again beat me. I run 10.3, I think. And from that day I decided, listen, I'm going to take this serious. And after, in no time, I have the Jamaican junior record. I run 10.11 at age 17 or 16, one of those ages. And that time I realized I have a future in athletics. And look at me right now. Out of everybody in the universe, I'm the second fastest man. You might never know where you end up. As long as you believe in yourself, put God first, the sky's the limit. Anything is possible.
Alright. Pratik Yadiv.
Pratik Yadif.
Yadav.
This sound like Yadav. This sound like an Indian.
How to balance track season with weight training.
How to balance track season with weight training. I would say during track season you will do weight training. So I don't know how your coach do it, but this is how my coach do it. I will train in the morning, and after about an hour or so I will do the gym, and I will do it like 3 times per week. Normally on the hard days I do gym after and do my weightlifting, but of course make sure you eat and recover properly, then you can hit the gym and hit those areas. For me, I think going to the gym first, it will make the body heavy and put so much tension on the muscle, so when you go there to sprint, I think you will pull easier. For me, that's what I feel over the years. I don't like to go to the gym then go to training. I like to go to training then the gym. So just balance it, whichever works for you. If you want to do the gym 3 times for the week or 4 times for the week, fine, but as long as you're not using the weights to get muscle bulk up, because muscle is very heavy. You can go to be lean, to be strong, not heavy lifting to bulk up and be big, because you can't carry that big weight down that track. It will slow you down.
Alright. Noodle
Jalen. Interesting. These names are very interesting.
Did you know you are faster than Bolt on your 19.26? If you had a normal reaction time, you would have got the world record.
Did I know? I get this question so many times. Did I know I was faster than Bolt in my 1926? And if I known my reaction time, I could have gotten the world record. After the race, before that race, I did have the flu. And Usain said to me before the race, just go and take it easy on the curve. And that's what I do, because I wasn't feeling well and I didn't have the best of start in my career, and I just decided to just drag out. I know I have a very good top end, but I didn't know I was going to finish that fast, to be honest. I know I have great speed and great talent, but just a little bit more reaction and I could have gotten that world record. But it's part of life, and we still live to fight another day. Elijah Melo.
How do you open up your stride?
How do I open up my stride? Alright, when you're running, how do I open up my stride when I'm running? I lift the higher my knee lift and extend, the more my arm will open. Or the more your arm open, the more your knee will come up and extend. So if you're running and you're running with some short stride and no knee lift, the hand's going to be right here. But if you're sprinting with your cadence, normally they say your ankle come over your knee when you're sprinting, and that will open up your arm movement back and forth. It's something that you have to practice each and every day in training. Lifting those knees, swing those arms as hard as possible, back and forth, swinging from your elbow, past in your waist height, back and forth, and maximize every bit of that, and you will see how much your stride length. If you look at Justin Gatlin when he's sprinting, if you see you get those long strides with those magnificent arm drive, you will understand what I'm talking Anas, Miss Lewis, Anna,
Yeah, I know.
Anna.
How to relax after running.
How to?
Relax after running.
After running.
Relax after running.
How to relax after running or while running?
No, after running. After running, how to relax.
Alright, how to relax after running. You talk about oxygen depth, breathe in and breathe out. You don't try to and rush the breathing. You take your time and you breathe in and out. That's how I tend to relax. Or normally I get some water, throw it in my hands and wash my face with it. I feel so much better when I do that after a very hard day or after a very hard running training. I normally throw some water in my hand and washes my face and calm myself down and breathe in and out, control every bit of it. Normally coaches say you don't have to breathe that heavy. You take your time and you control that breathing. You don't rush into it. So normally after a hard sprint down the track, you control breathing and get some cool water. Washes your face. Well, if you're in a cold country, I don't know if you can do that, but when I'm in England training, the place is cold. I still use my water and wash my face, but it calms me down so much. But you can try that technique.
Luca Bassas.
What
is your motivation for running?
What is my motivation for running? First of all, my motivation for running, I'm coming from a very poor background, and also my family was struggling, and I said I have to do something to get out of this situation. And I love cricket, but I use running to and my family to motivate me to go out there every day and lay down on the track every day in training. I love what I do, and when my mom said to me, "There's no money for no food," I said, no, I have to do something about this. And I use this running, this talent that God gave me, to just go out there and push myself and work very hard. And I can stand tall and say, thank you, God, because I have used that talent that you gave me wisely. So I can talk to you right now. I can tell you what I do to motivate. I can encourage someone else, and that's the platform it created for me today, and that's what I use to motivate me.
Alright, my sports. How do you stay motivated?
Your name?
My sports.
My sports. This question is from you.
How do you stay motivated when you don't want to run?
Wow, this is an interesting question. How do I stay motivated when I don't want to run? I never get that feeling of don't want to run. It's what I do. It's in my DNA. It's in my vein. It's in my blood. It's in my heart. That's what I love. It's hard. Training is hard. It's very hard. Yes, some morning you get up and say, wow, training today, but you don't get up with that feeling and say, I don't want to run. I always want to run. It's what I do. It's my life. It's my livelihood. You know, so I never get that feeling. I always try to motivate myself. I always try to get up out of that bed every day to go and perform, so you guys can ask me questions like this and I can tell you, don't ever get that feeling of not wanting to do something that you love. Never. Rory is daddy. Is it Rory or is it daddy? Well, it's an interesting name. But this question is from you.
What do you have to say to the people who spend too much time thinking about their current time instead of improving?
What do I think of people who spend their time thinking
about their
current time
instead of improving?
I would say what you have done now is not counted, is what you can do after. For me, if I run 10.2, I said, oh, I don't like that. But I'm not going to sit down and wonder about that 10.2. No, I'm going to go there the next day and going to improve on that 10.2. Coach, what did I do wrong? What caused me to run that 10.2 instead of 10.1? Okay, you need to improve on your dry face. You need to maximize more inside the middle, and you need to run through the line. So don't sit down and think about, oh, I just run 10.5 and I don't know if I can even move from that. No, never, you ever. There's always room for improvement. There was one time when you was at 10.7, but you reached 10.5. One time when you're at 10.5, but you reached 10.1. Don't ever sit down. Always think about improving. If I never ever think about improving, I was stuck at 9.9, 9.8, 9.7. But here I am at 9.6.
MG asked a question from before, but him keep asking.
MG, a question from you again.
He asks, do you think you're underrated, and do you think you can medal at Tokyo?
Do I think I'm underrated? And do I think I can medal in Tokyo? Yeah, I would say I think I'm underrated. Yes, but it's the world that we're living in, and I don't live for the fame and for the and for most of the accolades, which is my medal. I will live for that. But what I've done in the sport, not many person can say they've done it, or not many person one and can say they have done it. I'm the second fastest man in the world. 9.69, 19.26. I have the Diamond League 100 and 200 meter record, world record in the Diamond League. Not many person can do that. Usain Bolt have been to the Diamond League. Both run 100 and 200, and I have the fastest time in Jamaica. I have the current fastest time on the soil that ever run at the national stadium, 9.75. Both never run that fast on our national style, and I think I've underrated. But it's okay. I know I can, and I will medal next year.
Alright, funny enough. Kemi Bolt.
Kemi Bolt. Question.
Top 5 sprinters ever, your opinion?
Top 5 sprinter ever, my opinion. The top 5 sprinter, I would say 1, I would say Yohan Blake. 2, definitely Usain Bolt. 3, I would say Asafa Powell. And 4, I would say definitely Tyson Gay. I really respect Tyson Gay, and of course I would say definitely, apart from everything, Justin Gatlin. He's a very good competitor, a very good sprinter.
Johnny Gordon Clarke.
Johnny Gordon Clarke.
Yeah.
This question is from you.
Yohan, you have a bulky upper body, but doesn't that slow you down?
I have a bulky upper body. Not really, no. If you see me in person, you would think otherwise, you know. But it's all about what your body can manage. At first, when I start putting on all these bulk, it slowed me right down. And you're right, it does slow you down, and it slowed me down a latter part of my career, because starting out running 19.26, winning the world championship, also I was free and I was lighter, but my injury caused me to put on all of these muscles and lifting, and I realized pretty late it does slow you down. That's why I'm appealing to all my people, my fans that is watching right now and love athletics and doing athletics. Don't try to bulk up. Try to maintain on what you have and strengthen what you have. It's not the muscle that make you run. It's the strength, the speed, endurance that make you run, not those big muscles. You know, if you can strengthen those muscles as they are, you will be fine. And that's one of the mistakes that I've made. But I've realized, and I'm coming back. Erdian Lagic, this question is from you.
How much speed endurance do you practice?
How much speed endurance do I practice? I practice a lot of speed endurance with my coach, Gregory Little, starting out in the season, because speed endurance is going to take you a far way. It's so important to have speed endurance that you can run a 200 meter and still maintain right through the line. That's what bring you the 19.4, the 19.6, the 19.7, the 9.7, the 9.8, and furthermore. That's what speed endurance can do for you. When you come out at that dry face and you up tall and ready to sprint, that's where the speed, your body, your speed can go so much, but no more, up to 70 to 60%. Some people will say 65. I would say 65. And speed endurance from there take over, even especially in the 200. So speed endurance I practice at least out of the week. If I train like 6 times out of the week, I would say 4 times I would do speed endurance, because your body need that speed endurance to carry through, not just through a race but through the season.
Alright, the next one from beef chicken wings.
Beef chicken wings.
How have you been with COVID? Has it affected you and your training? I'm happy that you find my name funny.
I don't think the COVID affect me that much, but what I regret around the world, how it have impacted so much people and killed so much people, you know, and for the world to come stand still. I think that's where the way it affect me. And my training, I still train during the COVID. I train at home, I train in the hills, I train away from people. So in my training it doesn't affect me, but around the world it do affect me, to see how much people have been suffering, how much people have lost their life, so much people have lost their job. And you know, and this Olympics is going to be some person last Olympics, and it will be my last Olympics, and it's so crazy. But we stand tall, we love God, we believe in God, and we keep on pushing from there.
You have our next question. Choose something. Alright, from my sports, what training phase are you in right now?
From my sports, what training phase I'm in right now? Well, I'm in the speed phase of my training. This is where I finish all the heavy stuff. I finish all the 300 meters, the 250s. I still do speed endurance, because you have to keep that no matter what. I still have to keep a bit of over distance to keep that base training. But I'm in the speed phase right now, where I'm getting sharp, where I'm running like some 30 meters, some 50 meters, some 80 meters, and some 100 meters. We're keeping sharp throughout. So right now would be getting ready to run in the 100 meter in the Olympics. So right now we'll be running a lot of 30s and 40s and 40 meters. So I would say the speed phase.
Alright, your name like kind of
Amita
Raj Porohit.
Porohit. That's an interesting one. Raj Porohit. This question is from you.
What do you think about the current doping situation in track and field, and how will this affect the future of track and field?
What do I think of the current doping situation in track and field? I think it should be a plain surface where everybody can race. You know, I know that everybody have to take their supplements, which is very important, because the body can handle so much but no more. But I think if we all stuck by the rule and play with fairness, I think we all can, because we all have natural talent. Some people just want to be extraordinary. You can use your own talent and be extraordinary. You don't have to do enhancing anything. And I think it will affect the track and field going forward, because a lot of sponsors will not want to sponsor it because the athletes are doping up. So it will affect the future, I think, if we don't put a stop to it right now, and if we just be very serious about what we're doing and just use our own talent. So for now, I think yes, it will affect the future going forward. Bianca Dempster.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, seen as the virus has caused a minor setback?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? I remember in school when they asked me that question, where do I see myself in 5 years? And I didn't know how to answer that. And 5 years passed, and I was the fastest youngster. And now I'm the second fastest man in the universe. So where do I see myself in 5 years from now? Will I see myself doing this? I see myself motivating a lot of people. I see myself doing stand-up comedy, a joke. I see myself doing commentary, working for Adidas, working for Richard Mille, having fun. Most of all, I've trained my whole life. I've been running non-stop, and I need the body need a break sometime, and just to enjoy life, and can talk to you. Tony stuff. This question is from you.
What do you think about the larger schools taking athletes from their area? High schools in Jamaica.
What do I think about the larger school, like the high school in Jamaica taking their athletes from the lower school?
Yeah.
I think I don't like it. But if the athlete want to improve and there's no sports at the school, I would say go. But I will appeal to the lower school to get some good coach, spend some money and the athlete, develop them more. I don't think it's right. Well, they did take me away from a lesser school to go to St. Jacob. So I am a victim of that because I did want to better myself. I did want to improve. They have the facility, they have the coaching, and they have the money to spend on the athlete. And I think this is not right. But if you want better for yourself, and if your school is not doing enough to help you, I think you should just go to a different school. Or if they come for you and your mother is hungry and you're in a situation and you want to come out of that situation, I will go for it. That's what I did do. I did.
Alright, Louis Barinash.
Interesting. Barinash.
What training do you like the most?
What training do I like the most? Well, I would say this is different. I don't like speed training the most. I love the 300 meters, the 250s, the 150, the 180. I would say the over distance. I like to feel like I'm working. I like to feel that grit. I like to feel that lactic acid. I like to feel that mash up feeling when you get in training. So speed is nice. I have natural speed, so I love the over distance. I love the 300. I would say.
Harsh Guatam. Are you participating for the 200 meter also?
Am I participating for the 200 meter also? After Doha, I decided I won't run any more 200 meters. But when I really sit down and think about it, that's one of my better events. And for over the years, my body wasn't really fit enough to, and the speed endurance which we talk about wasn't enough to carry me all the way through the 200 meters. So what I realized that I have to put in more overtime and work on my speed endurance, and that's what I'm doing now. So yes, I'll be competing in the 200 meters. From Cheetah, this sounds fast. This is a fast question.
What made you faster than others as a youth?
What made me faster?
Did you work harder, or is it better genetics?
Is it better genetics, or do I work harder? I would say genetics, definitely genetics, and I would say 90% I do work hard. And what makes me this fast, when I was growing up in the country, normally they tie out goat and cows and all of that. And when the cow or the goat get away, I was the one to run them down and catch them. So all of that is a part of me growing up. I used to sprint on the road, running with cars. Didn't know I was going to do track and field. But all of this really come together because I used to running down cars, racing the cars on the road. I used to chasing goat, running from dogs because I'm afraid of dogs, even right now. So all of that bring into play, but definitely genetics. I have a lot of fast twitch fibers in my legs, so all of that come in play, and I do work hard. Alexandro
Antonio Villa.
Your
100 meter time at 16 years.
my 100-meter time at 16 years. At 16, I was running 10.2, and I was also running 10.3. So I was a bit quick. Running that at the Jamaican junior champs. Well, yeah, junior champs, definitely at Jamaica Championship High School. So I was fast from a long time.
From Jack Wells.
Jack Wells, this question is from you.
Who are your training partners?
Who are my training partner right now? Right now, I train with Jermaine Gale. I train with Kenroy Anderson. I train with Javan Minzy. Since I left racers, I haven't trained with any big name that been to the Olympics or the World Championship. But yeah, those are my training partner right now. And Javan Minzy just come join the group. Jazeel Murphy, we train, and also Kemara Roach and Dexter Lee.
Louis Baringosh.
Louis
Baringosh.
Barin
Gosh.
Gosh. Interesting name. Where you guys get these names? I love it.
Where did you bought that watch?
Oh, this watch. I didn't buy this watch. This watch is it's from Richard Mille. This watch was one watch that was made from Richard. This is the only piece of the Yohan Blake edition. And this is what I raced in every time you see me on the track. This Richard Mille right here. We're gonna do a close up. If you really look at the watch, it have my handprint inside of it, the beast hands, and you see the Jamaican colors. My handprint, the Jamaican colors, and everything is very light. So this is what I'm sprinting. So this is from Richard Mille, the best watch company right now.
Philip, why do you never run the 60-meter indoor?
Philip,
Why do you never run?
why do I never run the 60-meter indoors? When I was a youngster in high school, I ran the 60-meter and I ran 6.7. I didn't think the 60 was for me. And my manager QBC Gobin never really, or my coach Glenn Mills at that time, didn't really allow me to go indoors to run. And I know I can do very well. I see Christophe Lemaitre indoors. And I know I have a faster start than Christophe Lemaitre. Christophe Lemaitre is my friend, by the way. And I know I have a faster start than Christophe Lemaitre. And he's doing well indoors. I said if I go indoors, I would do well. But I just never really have the passion and the desire to go indoors because it's so quick and fast. And for my speed pick up over time. And if I hit that bag, I would burst that bag and burst the stadium open. I'm just joking. But yeah, my coach just never really sending me there.
Obaida the base.
Obaida the base again.
How many hours do you sleep daily?
How many hours do I sleep daily? To be honest, Obaida, I don't like to sleep. I feel like when I sleep, I'm missing out on stuff, but I do get 6 hours. Normally, the resting time is 8 hours, but I do get 6 hours worth of sleep, and I still feel fresh, and I still feel strong, and I don't feel like I lose anything.
From Byro.
Byro, this is from you.
What is your diet?
What is my diet? Okay, my diet. I don't know if you know beetroot. I drink a lot of beetroot juice. I eat over 3,000 calories per day. Try not to put on too much weight. I try to eat food that not too heavy, like fish, fish, salmon, chicken breast, salad, sometimes shrimp, a little bit of brown rice as well. a lot of vegetables, but most of all, I eat a lot of fruits. I eat a lot of fruits. Food that will keep you fast, food that will keep you fresh, and food that will keep you light. So even before a competition, you eat something that will bring speed to the muscle or fuel the muscle, protein to the body, and you just go there and you just flew.
From my sports again.
From my sports.
Do you also think other sports after retirement like bolt?
Do I think any other sports after retirement like bolt? Definitely are going to play cricket. I love cricket. If you look in the back, show them Tyrone. If you look in the back, that's my cricket pitch I'm working on right here. So definitely I'm going to play cricket. So if you take a look, this is my cricket pitch right here. That's a cricket pitch. This is my cricket pitch right here. Yeah, so definitely I'll be pursuing cricket after track and field.
Alright, from Sunflower Bunny.
Sunflower Bunny?
Yeah. How do you feel about the postponement of the 2020 Summer Olympics?
How do I feel about the postponement of the 2020 Olympics? I'm very I was feeling very distraught at the time. But when I look at what's going on around the world, I said, okay, nothing wrong if we take one more year and train again to run for this Olympics, because a lot of life has been lost in the same place that we're going to run, and it would be bad if everybody have COVID. Yes, I feel bad, but the work have to go on, and that also give other people who have been injured, who want to be at the Olympics, who always want to be at the Olympics, give them a next chance. Even probably give you a next chance if you have been injured. So yeah.
A question from Only Truth. Will you coach India?
A question from Only Truth. Will I coach India? Definitely. I'm looking forward to get a group of athletes from India, Calcutta, Delhi, Punjab, Bangalore, Mumbai, and many more. I'm looking to get group of athletes and help them. Of course, I am looking to do that. I was looking to come in October, but the COVID messed up everything. So I'm looking forward to come and look for the next fastest man or woman in India.
Gustavo. Jom
Hamamoto. This sound like it's from Japan. Hamamoto. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Your first 100-meter time.
My first 100-meter time. I think it was like 11:5. Remember, you have to start somewhere to grow. You have to have a base. You have to have somewhere where you're coming from to go to our next level. Being at 11:5, being at 10:5, being at 10:7 right now. If your time is 10:7 right now, that doesn't mean you can't go to 10:1. Hard work and dedication. Even if you move from 10:7 to 10:4, you still make a progress. No matter what your time look like right now, you can get it done. Just believe in yourself. There was a time in training when I go there to run, and I said to my coach Glenn Mills, every time you see Bolt go there to perform, he always perform. And every time I go there, I can't run this fast. And Coach Mills look at me and say, you need to create your time. And after that, I go in training. And every day I wait on Usain Bolt to come to train with him, because I want to train with the best and I want to run the best time. And after that, I never look back. After that, my times kept on improving. Every time I go there, I make a statement. I said, listen, I'm going to improve. I'm going to PR every race. I go in training, I work hard. When Usain is sleeping, I'm working. Coach Mills even say, Yohan, why are you doing at the gym so late? I say, coach, I have to improve on my stride length. Usain Bolt is taking a giant stride, I have to quicken mine. So that's why I work.
From my sports.
My sports again.
Do you take creatine and how you prevent injury?
Creatine. I don't take creatine, but I hear that it's really good. As long as it's safe, why not? If it's help you, use it. And to prevent injury, what you got to do, you got to warm down properly. You got to make sure every day after a hard session, you do a massage, get out those lactic acid, drain it through that lymphatic drainage out of your body. Do an ice bath after a hard day. Make sure your muscle come back down, because the blood and everything will be flowing, your heart will be beating, and make sure you warm down at least 30 minutes properly after that run. Get a massage, do an ice bath, relax, or watch some TV. And stretch properly. Stretch properly. Make sure you stretch that muscle.
From Louis Baringash. Yeah.
Oh, this is from Louis Baringash again.
How does it feel to make your dreams come true?
I like that word, dreams. How does it feel to make my dream come true? When I was growing up, I have goals, and since I've been growing, I started to have dreams, and I started to dream big. And I always say the ice by great man, rich and kept, were not attained by sudden flight. Meanwhile, their companions said they were upward, toiling through the night. And that's what I live by every day. I toil. When you're sleeping, I'm working. That's why I make my dream come true. I speak it into being. I may not run 9.5, but I say I am going to. Every morning I say to myself, I can be anything I want to be. I am the fastest man ever live. Speak whatever you're wanting to be. Speak positive to yourself every day. Look in the mirror and say, I am who I am. I am not what you think I am. Be that man in the mirror. Talk to yourself every day. Say 5 positive things to yourself, and make that bring you right through the day, and live by that.
By MG, why did you remove?
MG?
Yeah. Why did you remove your braids?
Why do I remove my braids? Well, I don't. It was because I just wanted a fresh start. I wanted something different. You know, I didn't want it to, but I was forced to, because everybody think I was turning into a beast, literally. So that's why I decided to trim off my braids, go into church. You know, don't speak of the beast as how I used to. But I didn't take on the beast meaning that I was against God. I take on the beast knowing that it was a character that people love, that an anime that's on the track, just like how I love Naruto.
From Adelko Drezetek.
Adelko Drezetek. Interesting.
What music do you listen while running?
What music do I listen while running? Funny enough, my coach, don't want us to listen music while training. But what I do love, I love Michael Jackson. You know, I love my reggae music. Michael Jackson have Beat It, Thriller, and Smooth Criminal and Rock My World. That just keep me moving, and I feel very warm when I'm doing that. When I'm warming up, I just want to rock to the beat and move, do all that move, of course. So reggae music and definitely Michael Jackson, hip hop as well, and I love music as well. So a little bit of that, and soca, a little bit of soca.
Elijah Melo.
Elijah, this is from you.
When running, how do you stay low and how do you get faster twitch muscles?
When running, how do I stay low and how do I get fast twitch muscle? Fast twitch muscle is something that I've born with. Also, you can help develop your fast twitch by doing a lot of speed drills and a lot of speed work. You can develop a bit of that. So do a lot of speed work, do a lot of fast drills, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3, a lot of high knees, a lot of 30-meter sprint, a lot of 10-meter sprint. Do some quick 10s, do some quick 30s, some quick 40s, and that will help you to develop your fast twitch muscle. And how do I stay low? First of all, it's not holding down your head, it's a tosser. You holding down your torso, because in the dry face it's just only one movement, not your head, it's a torso. You bring everything up. So from the blocks, on your mark, set, you hold down your torso and drive, and then after 25 to 30 meters you carry your body up, so, and shoot forward, if you understand what I mean. So you don't hold on your head, you stay low with your torso, and automatically it will come down.
Sandro
Tessarelli,
what is your top speed?
what is my top speed? That's I think it was calculated over the 200 meter. I think it was 124 miles. Well, 124 something. I don't remember quite, but I will get back to you on that. It was a top speed. I was 124 something.
Alright, from entertainment, what was your height when you was 15?
From entertainment, what was my height when I was 15? I wasn't particularly a tall person. I would say I was around 5'6", around that height, yeah.
From Ronaldine Mott. How much water do you drink daily?
How much water do I drink daily? I drink like 4 bottles of water. 4 bottles about this height of water daily. I don't love to drink a lot of water, but I have to drink a lot of water, if you understand what I mean, because it's very essential for the body. It's very essential for the next day, because during the day your body loses a lot of fluid, so you need to put back that. So I drink water mixed with Gatorade.
From
Biro, this is from you.
What is your diet? You answered earlier. Why should I move to Jamaica to run faster? And much love from Slovenia.
Thank you, Slovenia, for the love that you send in. And should you move to Jamaica, if you find that you want better, you want to be better, and you want to come work with my group, of course I would say come and work with me. You know, just leave your information in the inbox and everything, and we'll talk after. How much time we gone?
1 hour.
Just to answer 3 more questions. Okay, so I'm going to answer 3 more questions, and then I'm going to do a raffle. I'm going to do a raffle to see who's going to win my iconic prize that I will send to you in the mailbox at your home. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to answer 3 more questions, and then we'll get into the raffle. Sorry, write down something from now.
Yeah, I'm right. Names are
Write them down?
Oh, right. Okay. Alright. It's from Sahan Shah.
This is from Sahan Shah.
Why most of the sprinters are similar to bodybuilders?
Why most of the sprinters are similar to bodybuilders? I think being in the gym and lifting, you're going to cut you. Some person have a type of hypertrophic that will make your muscle get bigger, while some people doesn't have that, will make you stay the same while lifting the same weight. For me, if I go in the gym and I lift a lot heavy, my muscle going to swell on me, my muscle going to get big. So I tend to try not to. If I'm in the gym, I would do 1 2 3 and that's it. And if I'm doing leg press, I'll do 1, 2, 3, and that's it. I use a lot of pliers to get my power and my strength, because I don't want to bulk up too much. But that's why you find that majority of the sprinters who lift will look like bodybuilders, because you do lifting and your muscle cut out and your muscle grown. That's why you look like that. But we tend not to be like that.
From Joel Dixon.
Joel Dixon, this is from you.
I'm a college athlete currently in NCAA. How to mentally get over the fear of my hamstring being hurt again?
Okay, how to mentally, I love this question, get over your hamstring being hurt again. I have been through a surgery and I am back right here, and I'm still in the top 5 in the world right now currently. I finished last year in the top 5 in the world, and my muscle came off my bone within my hamstring, and it was a very tough time for me. But one day my coach Glenn Mills said to me at that time, it's either you're going to go there, go run and know it's going to happen, or you're going to run and get over the fear. And I said, I am going out there to run. And every time I reach at where it happened, it come back into my mind and let me lose that race. And I said to myself, I know what I can do. I am the second fastest man in the world, well, in the universe. Just go out there and remember who you are. Remember what you can do. Remember what you have done. Injuring the hamstring, pulling the hamstring, that doesn't mean the end of the world. I ripped mine off. I did a surgery. I don't know if you do a surgery, but you can get back whatever on your muscle. Make sure you get rid of those scar tissues. Make sure you stretch it properly, and make sure you do a lot of grass stand and rub it out. And mentally, you'll be fine. Just go there and knowing the fact that what you have done already. NCs is no joke. And mentally, you should be no joke. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am no joke. You are at the NCs, so you are no joke.
Alright, from is that the last one?
Yeah, this is the last one before the raffle.
Alright, from Anthony McDonald.
This is from Anthony McDonald.
Best advice for a person trying to make it in tracks, not having any backing financial.
Do it again.
So, best advice for a person trying to make it in tracks, but not having the financial backing. So
trying to make it in track, but don't have the financial backing. This is a very hard one, because I dealt with a lot of that right now, because there are a lot of persons in Jamaica don't have the finance to finance themselves for track and field, and have to be helping a lot of them, and I would say just go training, try and go training, or if you can't make the training, ask the coach a program, do it at home, find a field close to you. Try if you don't have any supplement, try to eat as much food as possible. Not junk, but whatever you can to fuel your body. Or try and look at sponsorship from somewhere. I know it's probably hard to get a sponsorship, but just try your best to just turn up at training and do your best, because your breakthrough is coming. It's just a matter of when it is coming. Because so much person right now coming to training don't have no food. You don't have to help them, but they still stuck with the task and still come out there and perform. So don't think it's the end of the world. Just try your best. If you have $20, $10, just use it in the way you can, and push yourself and ask God every day to lift you up, and He will. And I just want to appeal to all my fans. Listen, it's not every day the sun going to shine. It's not every day going to rain. There's going to become a day when it's just all you. Right now you probably say, when is my time? Your time will come. You just have to create that time. You just have to believe in yourself. You just have to keep on pushing yourself. I know I can say all of this because I have done it already. I was once in your position, being at that age, wondering if I was going to be the next fastest man, and it turned out that I am. Probably not in track, probably in something else, probably in school, probably in football, in NFL, in something. But just believe in what you are doing and never stop believing in yourself. The day that you stop believing in yourself, the day that you can call it quit. And I never stopped believing in myself, even when I was injured, even when I did that surgery and I was out. I was injured 2 years back to back. And I've come back and I'm still running the 9 and I'm still going to run faster. Just keep believing in yourself, keep believing in God, put Him at the center of your attention. Pray to Him before you do anything. And trust me, the sky is the limit. Remember, every morning, speak 5 good things about yourself and what you want to do or what you will do. And you'll see how much that have turned. Be confident. You don't win from your foot. You win from your mind. You win from right here. Anything you tell yourself, that's what's going to happen. You can make it happen. It starts from here. I believe I can fly because it starts from here. Realistically, can I fly? Of course. Because I tell myself, and I'm going to fly. When I'm on that track, I'm flying. Anything I want to do, I tell myself that. I tell my mind that. I process it right here. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. I'm going to do a lot of this. I'm going to do a lot of live. I'm going to do a lot of giveaways as well during my journey here on YouTube. And I'm just looking forward to enjoying it with you guys. So right now I'm going to do a raffle. I'm going to do a raffle for one of my spikes. I have 2 of the spikes and I'm giving away one. This one of the spikes I wear in the semi-final in the Olympics when I run that iconic 985 with Tyson Gay. Literally in that race I was jogging, and that's what the form I was in. And I'm going to give away that spikes with my tights and my top. So someone going to win that today, and wondering who that person going to be as we do this raffle.
Alright, so we're gonna raffle all the names or the questions that you answered on.
So I'm going to raffle all the names of all who asked the questions, and then we're going to choose from that.
Everybody just do a countdown. You can do a countdown in the chat.
Yeah.
You can do a countdown with it in the chat. Countdown.
So you can do a countdown with me right now.
10 seconds.
So I'm going to go from 10. We're going to start. I will tell you when to start. So we're ruffling up the names right now. We're ruffling the names on the computer right now. The man behind all of this, Tyrone. Ruffling it right now. He's the producer, the editor. Normally the person behind the camera doesn't get spoken of often. So he's ruffling up the names, and in 10 seconds or so we're going to do a countdown, and I will tell you when to count down with me. So we're just waiting on Tyrone right now because he's ruffling it really good. He's shaking it up, he's mixing it around on the computer. This feels like it's the Champions League. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's time to ask Tyrone, who have won my iconic spikes tights and vest that I wore in the 2012 Olympics, the historic moment of the 1, 2, 3 that Jamaica did. And the name is
John Gordon Clarke. John Gordon Clarke.
John Gordon Clarke.
Yes.
John Gordon Clarke, congratulations on winning that iconic, don't make they fight you for it, you know, and winning that iconic moment. Spikes, tights and vests. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I love you guys. I will tell you when my next live and what I will be giving away again on that live. Oh, I'll be live this weekend. Can I make it around?
Yeah.
The race is around 7 o'clock Jamaica time. I will announce it very soon on my Instagram, my Twitter and my Facebook, so you can tune in from there to see tomorrow, Saturday. I'm going to run the 100 meter. I'm looking forward for this one. So join me then. Thank you and congratulations again, John Clarke. Thank you. Yeah.